whole milk, which is A, 4%, cream, which is 30%, to get milk to cream cheese, which is 8%. There's 1,000 pounds, and then add together another total of 1,000 pounds. Okay, so whole milk is 4%, right, and the cream cheese is 30%, so we're getting 1,000 pounds of 8%. Okay, milk for cream cheese. So, how much of each? So X is the amount of whole, Y is the amount of cream cheese. So X plus Y has to equal 1,000. Now we have to do the actual percent of cream cheese. So 4% of it is whole milk. Let's go back and look at the chart again here. Whole milk is 4% milk fat. Cream cheese is 30% milk fat, and so forth. So how much milk fat is in the whole milk? 4% of the X, so 0.04 of X. How much percent of milk fat is in the cream cheese? 30% of Y. So add up the milk fat of each of them should equal the milk fat that's in the total, which is 8% of the 1,000. So that's 80. So the hard part's done. Question is, do we understand it? So if you need to pause and think about it a minute. So one container is X. There's one way to think of it. I'll help you out here a little bit. There's one container, that's X. Here's another container. It might be a little bit different size. Don't really know. That's Y. And then here's, put them together, you get this 1,000 pounds, right? Okay. Now the milk fat from each has to equal the milk fat in the total because you're adding together. So the milk fat in each one has to equal the milk fat in the total. We already know that that's 8%. 0.8% of 1,000. Okay, the milk fat in here, well, I don't really know. I just know it's 4% of X. And this one's 30% of Y. So the milk fat here, the milk fat here has to equal the milk fat here. So I know I made a mess of that, but that's the idea. So now we got to solve these two equations to unknowns. I'm going to multiply by 100. So 4x plus 30y equals 8,000 multiplied by 100. Multiply this top equation by minus 4. So that's minus 4x minus 4y equals minus 4,000. Now do you see why I multiply by minus 4? X's cancel. You're going to get 26y equals 4,000. So y then is going to be 4,000 divided by 26. And 4,000 divided by 26 is 153.85 rounded. Subtract that from 1,000, and that's going to be 846.15. That's going to, so which, this is X, the other one. So Y was the whole milk, X is cream cheese. Let's go check it out. So the whole milk, what's whole milk again? Whole milk is the X, which was 846.15. $846.15. Check the answer. Golden. So then the other one works too. So there you go.